Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here at the Southern District of New York Courthouse. Today, the last day of June, Thursday, June 30th, 2022. Now, yesterday, there was the sentencing of Lev Parnas. We predicted it in the morning, but it was wilder than it seemed it would be, mostly because of the victims. Now, Lev wanted time served. The government said it was a serious crime. Then it was time for the victims. And somebody not on the agenda jumped in. A Mr. Pues, who was in the docket trying to garnish wages, said that Lev Parnas is a huge con man who destroyed his life. His wife then spoke up and talked a little trash about Lev's wife, who was in the gallery bouncing a baby up and down. She said, I won't say what she said, but we tweeted it so you could find it. A Long Island lawyer also spoke. In the end, Lev got 20 months. That compares to 20 years for Ghislaine Maxwell, but it's 20 months. Afterwards, he and his lawyer Bondi spoke outside, right over here on 40 Foley in front. And we asked Lev Parnas about Ukraine and Mr. Bondi about Judge Etkin's decision to allow Mr. Pues to speak. Video is up. Now, in other news, also something that we predicted, Trevor Milton of Nikola has his trial pushed back to September 12th, and we'll be covering it. Josh Schulte, we're covering. Today, the government may rest. They've got a guy on the stand called Potenzas. He is ratting out. He's a cooperator. He's in jail. I mean, what's he going to do? He's going to serve time and then he's going to be deported to the Dominican Republic. But he gave a phone to Josh Schulte and to Omar Amanat, related to Huma Ahmadine, and said, we covered both cases. See, we cover things because we're able to do so. But in the United Nations, we still cover it, but they try to make it impossible to do so. Why? Because they are totally corrupt. We asked about Antonio Guterres and why he neglected to disclose his links to Chinese bribery firm China Energy Fund Committee. The response? Throwing Inner City Press out. Now, Guterres in the Caribbean, laughing while Ukraine is blasted away and while money is wasted and peacekeepers commit rapes and Ghislaine Maxwell benefited in some way from her UN connections. Antonio Guterres remains a censor with no answer on what the rules for media access are, but we'll continue to ask.